Good morning. Morning, guys. I hope your weekend was good and that you're having a good morning. I'm currently finishing my market watch list build up. I hope everything went well with you guys. In a second, I'll tell you exactly what I'm watching. So far, I have ECA on the main watch. ECA. Hey, Justine, what's up? I'm glad. I'm glad. Now, for all of you guys, and I apologize um, for the ones that are joining the stream early today. I hope you can hear me well. Uh, if you guys don't mind using that chat box on the website, because I'm going to be using this monitor that I'm using for the YouTube live chat box to trade. Great, thanks. And the chat box on the website, again, the website is free. There's no membership or nothing like that. But if you can write any questions or anything there, I'll be writing over there too. And in a second, I'll be switching over to there because I can run that from the computer. And the computer that I use the live stream and video stream and all that kind of stuff, I use the trading. So I need the space to trade. And so in a second, I'll be um, doing everything from there. I'm gonna be live streaming in the next couple of days in the chat box and live stream all together. If you don't mind writing the questions there, guys, it's greatly appreciated. That way, I can use all of my scream or screams to trade. The thing is that this computer is dedicated to trading, and if I pay attention to the box, then I have to go back and forth to see what you guys are writing. And so, if you guys don't mind, and I apologize for any type of inconvenience that this may cause. Got ECA on the main watch here today. And also, I got MNK as well over 336. I'm watching that resistance on MNK. MNK was a pretty good trader last week, and I'm going to be paying attention to that one. But I'm still looking at other stocks. We got a couple of minutes for the open here. Denbury moving as well, DNR. So I'm gonna be watching a couple of stocks. And I will tell you guys right now, all of them. So just bear with me for a second. And so the watch list so far, I have ECA, and I have CHK, AR, MNK. Today followed through move, and DNR so far. I hope you guys can hear me well. If anything, just let me know, please, so I can tweak it. Thank you for joining the stream. To all the people here in the stream this morning. So ECA, let me see if I can write it over here. Okay, let me take a second. ECA, CHK, AR, MNK, and DNR. I'm watching those right now. Last week I had a pretty good trade on MNK. We'll be posting a video about that with the action on the level 2 and why I exactly took those trades. I'll be editing those on the weekend. I didn't do it. I apologize for not doing that. I had a busy weekend this weekend. I was actually grilling a lot. I like doing some barbecue and stuff, enjoying time with the family. Happy Monday to all. Just before I forget, happy Monday. Excited about today. Oil prices are jumping higher. It's seems like there was an attack. Oh, GoGo. Going back to thing here. GoGo, GOGO is a stock for a short. Short on GoGo because we testing areas of resistance, and we have a inverted uh, it looks a little bit like an inverted hanging man, to be honest. I think we can have the first red day today on that one. GOGO. So I'm doing that for a short, and also CISN. I took half on CISN on Friday when it hit the $8. I'm holding on to the rest to the $9 area, and possibly for 925. GBR. Okay, this looks a little bit better. GBR. But ECA here. What are the news here on GBR? About a minute and a half for the open. Now GBR 285. 285. Where's the 285 here? 285. 285 on the daily. 285. But the high here is 370. Let's see what it does here at the open. Next level on the daily on GVR is 370. It's picking up some steam on the pre-market hours. About 15 seconds for the open. 15 seconds for the open. Okay, watching GVR, ECA. Those are the main ones. Watching level 2 on GVR. We got Yuma back and nice moving as well. Yuma popping up into the scanners. Okay, JVI trending lower. Gonna let it run a little bit. Gonna be watching ECA. ECA is looking a lot better here. Looking at the high of retest of the $5.37 here. That 5-minute candle, 537. Watching 537 on ECA. We'll be looking at level 2 very close. ECA. Bid stacking a 534. Bid has been too strong. A lot of action here. 537.
A lot of people sitting here. The bid was stacking at 534. I think we're gonna get absorbed a little bit, but I see a lot of red going through. So I'm really not gonna take that trade to the long side. Retested that level there. It's pulling back. Bid was stacking way too much. A lot of red going through. I'm really not gonna take any trade here over the 537. I think will be a trap. A lot of offers sitting at 535. Wallow sellers at 535. ECA test in the View app. Pulling back hard. Pretty hard here. Yeah, the bid was stacking at 534. That really didn't give me a nice indication that we were going to be able to break over the $5.37. Resistance was too strong right there. Pretty good short. And this is an oil and gas company. Gas price, I mean, the oil prices are up today almost 10% because of an attack on the Arab nations yesterday. Saudi Arabia had an attack, and there was some place where they were sitting with at least 5% of the global supply of oil. So prices jumped this morning about 10%. Yeah, DNR is looking ugly, man. Good morning to you, buddy. Main watch right now, I'm looking at pretty much everything pulling back. CHK, DNR, UMA, PVA, PVG. ECA right now, that's the main watch, but I saw the 534 sitting bid there, and the bid was stacking. You saw, I saw a couple of sellers, 30,000 and 32,000, 25,000 share sellers sitting at 532. So I figured it was not going to be a good thing for me to try to take a breakout trade over the 537 pre-market highs. Short was looking a lot better than long. You can see there, a 2 minute time frame, it tested the 50, went all the way back down to 520s from 537 retest, which was a pre-market highs. 17-cent move, not really so big, but 17 cents can end up being a good scalp if you can manage the trade risk. But I saw that 534. You had a retest of the $5.37, but it just pulled back from there. Because it's a couple of people hitting those bids of 25,000 shares and 18, 17, 22,000 shares. So it's a lot of people hitting those bids. see. Let's watch Uber real quick here. Okay. Look at Uber. Look at this 1 minute time frame here. Possible retest 3407. Watching that trend. Let's see if it holds on Uber. Still watching here the main one, ECA. Now see if we have a retest of the 537 and how the order flow is looking when we get back up there. Right now I'm watching Uber. Possible breakdown of the $34. Think you might end up being a good short. Printing a pennant on the one. Probably micro pullback here. Still for a flag though. Uber has some news out. Let me see. HSBC upgraded Uber to buy from hold, and they cut the price target to $44 from $49, right? Still $44 is better than what they trading at right now, 34. So this is a price range of $10 move. Although they cut the price from 49 to 44, they upgraded Uber to buy from hold, and it seems like the market is reacting to it. If anybody by any chance likes the stream, just a quick reminder, this is a big if. That's the keyword. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. That way YouTube treats me at least okay, probably promotes my channel a little bit better. Okay, Uber pulling back $34 under the 34, breaking under that trend. Let's see when we are going to close this 1 minute candle. Watching Uber, still watching ECA. And running the scanners, see what else is moving. Seems like there was some news yesterday about Purdue Pharmaceuticals filing for, okay, I see CDEB pushing higher here. CDEB. See, we're going to put this one, CDEB. Okay, watching CDEB here. Uber making new highs, 34.23 here. See if we can have a little pullback. Possible entry. Nice push. 34.25. You don't have really a lot of orders going through. The orders are kind of small though. Not the biggest orders, but see here. There's no big orders on Uber here. Couple of people buying a couple of shares here and there. but nothing out of the world. Really, I'm gonna pass on Uber. Still gonna keep watching it, but I'm gonna pass on Uber. I don't like the other flow too much. Yeah, Yuma still dropping. You see it testing the 50 simple moving average on the 5. If you guys hear me responding to any kind of query or questions and stuff, it's just that uh, although you probably don't see it in the YouTube chat box. There's people writing comments on the chat box on traderscolony.com. Again, this is a free website. There's no membership thing here, so you can use that chat box if you want to. Again, it's traderscolony.com /chat/index. If you guys want to write anything there, just that I'm really not reading the comments on the YouTube chat box as of right now. If you guys don't mind, I apologize. It's just that I'm using that space for my trading platform, though. Level twos and the shot with a level two in my trading platform right there. And if I don't do that, then I have to dedicate that window specifically to read the chat box and the live stream thing on YouTube. And this computer that I'm live streaming at using YouTube is dedicated to trading. So there's a reason why I can do screen share through there, because I got all my trading platforms there. But then I have to dedicate that window for that. So I rather read those things and run the chat from that other computer that is dedicated for blogging and video editing and all that kind of stuff. It's easier for me not to have to take away any kind of real estate space from my screens, because it takes away some space for my trading just to run that. We have a bull flag on Uber on the 1 minute that I'm watching. $34.26 is the high of that 1 minute candle. I think scalp will be a good idea. Keeps pushing higher here on Uber. Pretty good trend. Here so you can see it. And we'll show you the 1 minute candle. Bull flag here. Here it is, right there. Nice push. Micro pullback on the 1 minute on Uber. To be honest, I have no idea about that. Maybe some news are out today. He popped the scanners this morning, but I haven't stopped to read the news of what's going on with that. Remember that when you trade this type of stocks like Uber and stuff like that, it has a little bit of a bigger range because these are stocks that have bigger. Uh, it's the price are a little bit higher, so you have to your stop losses have to be a little bit bigger. You have to kind of be willing to let it run a little bit more. This is a nice push. I'm taking half out on Uber, 34.25, the breakout of the 1 minute pullback on the bull flag. I'm gonna take out, half out. It was a pretty nice move. Went to a high of $34.61. A bull flag breakout entry was actually very good, very clean. Go still has me holding. I mean, waiting. I mean, because I like to see the first red day on the daily for a possible short. Springton 624, still trending higher. It's hitting the resistance, so go. Go. I'm still waiting for a first red day on the daily for a possible short. Yuma has a little bit of a trying to get one green candle here. Probably a couple of people covering positions here. Still holding CISN on the daily. Possible push to the $9 area. And CISN on the daily, holding that for a swing. Took half out on Friday. And still watching on the daily GLYC. Filling up that gap. I'm thinking of taking a stab here over the $5 area. If it breaks the 5, thinking of taking a stab on GLYC. GLYC printing 476 today. Thinking of holding a swing on that one if it breaks the 5. Thinking of taking everything off the table on Uber. Watching that level 2. See if we can push a little higher, 34.50 here. Still holding half. See somebody sitting at 34.50 trying to sell. I'm gonna try to sell into strength if we get a little push over 34.50 here. Rolling back to the higher day again. So thinking of maybe getting rid of half of what I still have here. I mean, the rest that I have, the other half that I'm still holding on to. Hitting high 34.50. So I think the bid is stacking here at 34.50. So thinking of probably getting rid of what I have around here. Although I think it's going to push right back to the higher day. There you go. I'm going to get rid of what I have here. Getting all out. All right. Okay, decent trade out of Uber into strength. Entry over the 34.25. Bull flag. And again, for that bull flag on the 1 minute that you see there, 34.25 was the high of the second red candle. Now we have a new high day, 34.64, running without me, but it's fine. I was selling into strength, the push over the higher day, so I actually did okay on that one though. Did okay on that one. See what's next. Still watching ECA though. Went right back up. Found a little bit of support. Having two red and green candles here. I think the bid is getting a little bit too big here. 41,000, 43,000 shares. Sellers hitting that bid. Coming right back down again. Bears are still in control here. CECA is still trending kind of like inside of a range here. Uber, pretty nice. 3480. Wow, that's crazy. Pretty nice. Look at this pennant formation right here that we got on a 1 minute time frame on Uber. Extremely clean. Yeah, I didn't take that entry. Looking at it now. And we got a nice pennant right here, the 1 minute time frame. Pretty clean, pretty nice. A couple of different formations here in the 1 minute. Looking good. Nice. Got a decent trade out of that one. Uber this morning. I wasn't planning. Uber wasn't, um, it was not on watch list this morning. But every time this happens, although they have some sort of bad news with good news, most of the time you can see that stocks rally. Although the analyst might end up cutting, if an analyst cut their price target on a stock, for example, in regards to Uber, they had a price target of 49 and it got cut to 44, but still they upgraded a hold status to a buy status. And oftentimes we can see this play out very well because the stocks react, the price of the stock react, the market reacts to this, and their price action and moves on most of the time on the upside. Although again, price target gets cut, but if it gets upgraded from a hold to a buy by one of those rating agencies or financial analyst companies, it price of the stock oftentimes ends up moving higher. Okay, we got Rada moving here. Let's see what it's doing. Looking at no way. UGAS. Okay, UGAS is moving higher. Most definitely, UGAS will be a good thing to watch. UGAS. Let's see what we can do here on UGAS. Putting Uber on a secondary window. Uber. Gonna be watching UGAS a little closer. UGAS. Natural gas ETN, exchange traded note. And as well, the thing is that today, you know that what happened in Saudi Arabia, that attack hit a 5% of the global reserves of oil. And it seems like it's this companies are moving higher today. I don't know if you guys is moving higher. When degas, it's probably moving lower. Let's see here, degas. Yeah, there you go. Go back to UGAS. Watching Uber, first right candle. Watching that bounce. The break of that 5-minute candle. We're gonna watch these levels here on Uber. Watch Uber, 1 minute time frame. See support holding on the low here. Let's low this candle. $34.63. So you go below 34.63 on Uber is holding on to that level. Low 34.63, 34.63, 34.64, 34.60. So holding on right there, that area. A price, I'm watching that price, 34.63. Holding on there. Watching UGAS printing a small pennant in the 1 minute time frame. Exchange traded note, UGAS. There are some days like that. You feel like all of your trades are out of place and you don't feel too confident. Just take one day at a time. You take one day at a time. You get familiar with this kind of stuff. It's just a matter of feeling confident. Psychology, though, is very important in trading because your mind will most certainly take a hold of you. And you will start seeing things where they're probably not. Same time, you're going to take some trades that might not work out in the way that you want because you thought that the idea was good. You end up being wrong. But it's a mind's game, though. Psychology is very important in trading. Sometimes you doubt yourself. Trust me, I've been there. You doubt yourself. the ability for you to take that trade. Here's the thing. The uh, how can I say it? The fear of that execution of that particular trade not coming out exactly in the way that you would like to make you not take the trade, for you to come around and then see the trade work exactly as you thought it was going to work. But the fear itself in your mind will help make you hesitate and pull the trigger. The fear of losing a couple of bucks sometimes get a hold of you, but you can't see the possibility on the other side of the trade. How about if it works out? How about? Because if you have a measure of risk, it's all about a game of risk, baby. Because if you're risking 10 to make 75, certainly the trade is actually worth taking. Sometimes, and again, sometimes, the fear of those things not working out in the way that you will be expecting, at dumb, it ends up being the biggest enemy that you can have. But I get you. Trust me, I know. I've been there many times. You doubt yourself. You have, that self doubt doesn't let you execute. I'm not going to say that the market today is the greatest. Certainly not. We don't see nothing popping, moving in a pretty good way. Nothing more than, for example, I thought that ECA was going to end up being a good trade. It didn't work out. Watching MNK today for a follow through move, it didn't really work out. Uber was the only thing that I saw that ended up being a somewhat good trade. But again, when it comes down to trading, you gotta measure your risk. If you have a good risk, that's the only thing you can do, because if you take no trade, you're not gonna be able to profit. But again, it's a matter of getting comfortable and having measured risk, and you take the trade, and if it doesn't work out, you go out. But if you measure a risk and you go out exactly where you're supposed to go out, then you're not gonna have a problem. You have a little loss here or there, but the possibility, if the possibility is better and the reward is better, yes, you can take the trade. Because if you don't pay the price, you can get the product. Think of this analogy. If you go to the store, clothing store, grocery store, restaurant, or anything, you go in, you see everything's there. You see all the products sitting on a shelf. You can take anything you want. But when it comes time to go into the cash register and get out of the store, if you're not willing to pay that price for that item, for that product, without paying the price, you're not getting the product. You gotta be willing to pay the price to get that product. Very nice pullback here on that hammer. A hanging man on the 5-minute time frame in Uber. Pretty nice pullback. What is level 2 doing here? I gotta see that because I took it out on my screen on the level 2 Uber. Right now with those levels 2, I got ECA running on the level 2, and also um well, right now I just added Uber. Still moving lower. Looking for a possible test of the 50 in the view app. Well, let's see. It didn't get there. Micro bounce here, maybe. Let's see. Is a healthy level consolidation before resuming the trend. Well, sellers at 34.39. A lot of different people sitting at $34.39. People covering at 34.32. Got somebody covering some decent size order at 34.32 cover. So somebody's looking to cover about a little over 7,000 shares. Actually, 8,600 shares covered 34.32. We're printing a bear flag on the 1 minute time frame on Uber. Bear flag 32, 34, 1 minute time frame on Uber. Somebody's sitting at 34.32 to cover. And also you can see a couple of people waiting to hit that bid exactly at the same price. Okay, we're printing what it seems like could be depending on where we close that 1 minute time frame candle right here, a possible bear flag on Uber. All right, down here. Coming right down here. Let's see what the 2 minute time frame is showing, because that flag could be at the 2. Not yet. Not yet. We have a hammer at the 1. Hammer in the 1 minute time frame. Expecting a red day anytime soon on GOGO for a possible short. For a possible short on GOGO. So last couple of days has been somewhat okay, but not the greatest days to be honest. Kind of like a lot of momentum in the kind of like the first hour of the market, first kind of 45 minutes of the market open. And then after 10 o'clock, 10:15, 10:20, volume has been dying out. Nothing moving so far. No stocks. Parabolic moves. Nothing like that. No parabolic moves. Still watching MAXR on the daily. Still watching MAXR on the daily. Look at WLL. Gas prices are moving higher today. After that attack in Saudi Arabia, oil prices are jumping higher because they hit a place where there was some oil stored, and the oil that was stored there is about 5% of the entire global reserve. But Oil prices are moving higher today. We see petroleum companies moving. Also, oil and gas companies are moving today. Not moving like crazy, but they are moving. Still watching GOGO. It's a communication sector company trading very, very close to the resistance on the daily. We have multiple, actually, kind of double top here. So I'm watching it for a possible short. That company I like for a possible short. I'm waiting for a red day on that one. Red day on GOGO for a possible short. We have a pretty nice range all the way down to the $4 mark again on GOGO. Apache. Well, Apache moving today. Took a stab here at this company a couple of months ago. Apache, but I don't know. I don't feel too comfortable today. Let me see what the news are. The news came out. Okay, oil stocks surge after Saudi attack. This is the reason why all of these companies are moving higher. All right, so news popping out here: firefighter dead, at least 6 people injured in explosion at Maine building. So a building in Maine, the state Maine, that provides support for people with diabetes, or actually disabilities. So these news are just popping up. So a firefighter was dead and at least 6 people were injured in an explosion Monday morning at the main building that provides support for people with disabilities. The blast reportedly occurred as firefighters were investigating after people reported smelling gas. This news just popped up. Yeah, man, it's pretty bad. This kind of stuff happens, right? It's just and one of the things that I always tell people. Sometimes you ask people, "Hey, how you doing today?" I don't know yet. Let's see. I was like, what do you mean you don't know yet? Were you not able to get up from bed today? Like, there's a lot of people that die overnight for no reason. If you think about it, we don't have a contract. We don't have a guarantee that we're gonna live the next day or we're gonna be able to see the next morning. Whatever type of day we have, it doesn't really matter if you got to shovel snow, if it's raining and pouring ice from sky or whatever. It's a day that you weren't guaranteed to have, but you're still alive to see it. Sometimes we don't stop and think about the big picture and the gratefulness that we forget that we should be really grateful. That's what I'm trying to say. Because there's no contract saying how long you're gonna be alive for. You know, this is a given. We got here, the sky was there, the clouds were there, the air was there, trees, water, the rain, the sun, everything was there. Everything's a given. This is a gift. Sometimes we don't stop and see the big picture. Yeah, I understand the situations in life and ups and downs. Trust me, I've been through a lot of stuff myself. And Jesus Christ, sometimes we just don't stop to think about, there's a lot of things that we can do in life, but it's just a matter of what are you willing to do? What are you willing to exactly do to have a life that you want to have, right? It's just what type of price are you willing to pay to be able to build up the life that you want? You got to be able to see yourself where you want to be. And to be honest with you, I live my life as if it was a puzzle, one day at a time, one piece at a time. I put those puzzles one piece at a time, one decision at a time, thinking of where I want to see myself in 5 years, 10 years, to whatever amount of years I want to see myself. But if you don't know where you're going, there's no way you can never get there. Fill up your tank on a car or a moped or a bike or whatever you have. Fill it up and just drive away without a destination. You're going to end up wasting all the gas and not arriving at any way, any place at all because you didn't have a destination. And without a clear destination, there's no way you can never get no place because really you're gonna get tired midway and you're gonna think that the process for that road trip or the trip that you're taking to get someplace that you're willing to go is not worth it because really you don't know if you're advancing or not. Life is just about decisions. And whatever seed you plant today, looking at the breakout at 1060 here, breakdown, looking at these levels right here, probably holding on by a penny. Okay, we got a breakdown here on WLL. Possible test of the VWAP. Let's see if it's a possible test of the VWAP here. We had a low of 1059 by a penny. So we broke down 1060. We got a couple of 1060s. This is the reason why I didn't choose 1059. Let's see how far down we go. But we can see the low of this candle here. Could possible retest of that area at 1027. But we also have the VWAP sitting at $10.35 here. See how far we can go. But really what I was trying to say is that if you really don't have a destination, you don't see yourself getting at some point, someplace, you really don't know where you're going to go. You don't know how far away you are from that destination. And if you don't see yourself advancing, having any progress, as Tony Robbins says, progress is key in life. Because if you don't feel like you making any type of progress, you're gonna feel like you're just wasting your time doing anything you're doing. Uh, at the end of the day, you're gonna abandon whatever you think you were doing. Possible retest of the View app. WLL 1 minute time frame. About to finish printing that 1 minute candle and about 10 more seconds. Jesus Christ, I just realized the TC2000 even tells you exactly how long a candle is going to last before it actually closes. I can see the time here. I didn't know that this thing was actually able to show you that. I never noticed. Oh, that's amazing. Every single time frame shows you how long the candle is being open for and how much more time it has before it closes. It's a pretty decent platform though. I like it. I started using. I tried TC2000 a couple of times, but I never. I was always using it like the free version, right? I started using TC2000 the last 3 months, I think, something like that, like the paid subscriptions. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it's totally worth it. Follow through here. Kind of tested the View app, pull back from here. 1036 went down to $10.37. Didn't test the View app by 1 cent. Pull back. Nothing else is moving us up right now. A little bit slow afterwards. After all, it's a little bit slow. Thought it was gonna be a little bit better. Kind of weird September though. I mean, it's been decent so far. I'm not complaining at all. I'm just You're not kind of having any kind of follow through. Wow, look at this. MBL. Wow, look at that plunge here. Wow. Whiting Petroleum pulling back hard. But look at that NBL trade. Jesus Christ. This thing is being just dropping massively. Can we get an entry here? Can I find some shares to short on this one? Not one candle, not one green candle on this thing, on NBL. NBL, not one green candle. At least on the 5 minute time frame though. It's crazy. Yuma still under the 50. MNK, CDX, MBL. Look at MBL. This is something else. Keeps on just dropping. Huge, huge pullback on MBL. Same thing we can see on WLL here. Look at that trend. Pulling back big time. Watching LUU on the daily. What in the world is that? Somebody had an offer. 100,000, about 1,100,000 shares offer at 5:30 on ECA. That's crazy. 100,000 shares. 5:30 on ECA. WLL keeps dropping, as well as MBL. See the overall market here. Taking a look at it because I really want to know what's going on today. GOGO 641, still trending higher. I'm gonna wait for red day. Still got time. I'm gonna wait for it. First green candle printing on the 5-minute time frame on NBL after that massive plunge from the 27th to the 24th. This last couple of minutes turn out to be pretty slow. Swear to God. This last few weeks have been something else. CDEP dropping kind of fast. Oil and gas companies are dropping today pretty quick. There's gotta be something going on. Some other news that I don't know about. Maybe pre-choppy market this morning. Well, guys, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna go some do some video editing about the trade on MNK from last week. I got everything recorded on that trade on the level two and the reason why I took those trades. And I think I want to bring you some commentary while the level two is right on the window to give you the ideas of why I took the trades or not, right? And um, I'm gonna edit the video to see if I can upload it to YouTube a little later. Since nothing's going on right now, it's kind of boring morning. I think just let you guys go, and I will see you guys a little bit later today, 7 o'clock for the session, the Q&A session, and uh, the watch list build up and stuff. So I'll see you guys tonight. Let you guys go for now. Um, yeah, of course, yeah. As I said, I wanted to make that video over the weekend, but I was kind of busy grilling and stuff. I think you saw a couple of pictures and stories on Instagram about that kind of stuff. So I try to enjoy a little bit of my weekend with the family and stuff. At the end of the day, there's a reason why I trade, not to flash cars or anything like that. It's good to have things, right? Stuff, right? And decent bank accounts and being able to do stuff. But I think the value of trading is just more than flashing things to people that at the end of the day might not even care about the things that you have. And so for me, the time that I'm able to spend with my family and the fact that I can do what I want to do when I want to do it, and I have to answer to people, have to have a schedule on a job, something like that. That's really the what I actually like the most about trading, the freedom, right? And on the weekend sometimes I just try to spend a little bit of time with the family and stuff because I during the days I trade in the morning and stuff, and then I go to the video editing and stuff. I record my trades and the not only the trades per se, but sometimes the stocks that I'm watching that I think it will be a pretty good thing to watch. Like I record all of the moves and everything so I can go back and watch the time and sales and the level two and the candlestick movements and all that kind of stuff, right? So for me, it's a good thing to do. That's for me, it's a pretty good practice, and this is the reason why I have the MNK thing from last Friday. So I'm gonna go and maybe I can edit that video with a little bit of commentary and stuff, um, and give you guys a little piece of that probably on YouTube because the majority of the things that I record, I don't put it out there. I just keep it on my computers. But anyway, I will do that, and we'll see you guys later. Tonight, 7 o'clock, I'll be live streaming again, Q&A session and pre-market or after hours watch list build up. So I'll see you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Take care. I see a little flag here on WLL, and here it is just before I go trading under the 50. Little flag here of a little consolidation for all of you guys that would like to see this information. Okay, so right here a little bit of consolidation, little flag at the breakout down of this consolidation right there. We're gonna see this thing probably flush and possible test of the 100 simple moving average. Down here is the downtrend making the a flag pole. Here it's sideways price action. This is the flag, right? A little bit of consolidation, and then the breakdown is when that trend is actually going to resume, actually to retest the next area for the following leg. So Paul flag, because it's the consolidation, this will be a bear flag formation, and Well, anyway, I just wanted to give you some commentary about that. This is just a Paul here. If you look the downtrend, it's just a Paul, and the breakdown will be this little bit of consolidation makes the flag Paul here, flag here, and the consolidation breakdown will push you to the next leg. Uh, so this thing is probably going to resume the downtrend in the next couple of minutes. But I'm not going to take that trade anyway. We just wanted to give you some commentary about this thing. Sometimes you see this flag, a little bit of it, the consolidation sometimes takes a little longer than others. For example, two good green candles right here, and the breakdown of this candle right here would have been a good entry, as in exactly what happened in Uber on the 1 minute time frame. This 2 minute time frame flag here is a little bit different. It takes a little bit longer to develop, but if you are familiar with the formations, you will be able to recognize all this kind of stuff. ECA, unfortunately, I was recording the ECA thing, trading inside of a channel from 537 to 511. And let me see if I can give it to you right here. I just ended that recording, and unfortunately, I just erased the recording because I thought that it was not going to be worth it. And I think I was mistaken there. So from 511, 537, let's see if we have a range there that we're going to be able to use or not. So from here, I'm watching that on another monitor. This is the reason why I'm able to see more stuff than I show you guys, because I have more monitors, not only the thing that I used to live stream on YouTube. So 511 and 537 range. Let's see if we're going to be able to break the 537 resistance here, or possible retest or drop. I've been recording this move since the pre-market hours today. When I saw the 537, you probably remember that right at the beginning of this live stream today. 537, there was a lot of people stocking the bit, hitting a couple of 30,000, 25,000, 35,000 shares at 534. And this thing started to plunge, came back down to pretty close to the pre-market low here, 511. 512 here was going to have a retest, came right back up here again. It's close to 537 right now. You can see that it's probably going to have a retest of that area. It probably break, probably not, probably just going to pull back and get inside of the range again. Today is not a type of day that we have a lot of breakouts going on, so probably going to have a retest of 537 and just pull back to trade inside of the range again. Unfortunately, like I said, I stopped the recording and I just erased it because I thought it was not going to be worth it, and I didn't think it was going to get, and I just did that. I just stopped in the last 5 minutes, so I didn't think that we're going to have a retest. It would have been a good thing to have there, just as a kind of like a reminder of this kind of stuff. Again, I kind of record my things to have some sort of reminder when I want to go back and watch the trades and the price action in the market with the level 2 timing sales and all that kind of stuff. I have all of that stuff together in one monitor that I use for recording, specifically for recording. So I have my monitors spread in different things, one for live streaming, different things in recordings, time and sales here, level 2 here, market depth here. So different things all spread out. And there's a reason why for me it's very important to have all this space. Retesting the 537 here, watching the level 2. Bid stack in 536. We got a seller sitting on 59,000 shares, sitting on 536. We got another one, 32,000, 28,000. A couple of people here trying to short 536. Let's see what's going to happen here. Too bad that I am not recording it. This is the reason why. And it really, I think I made the mistake because I was really not going to take any kind of space in the computer until I render the video. That recording is minimal. So he really doesn't take a lot of space. You got the breakout right here. We got a couple of offers sitting at 44,000 shares, sitting at $5.38. But I think people's gonna start hitting the bid here, 55 and 38,000, 55,000 at 537. People's hitting the bid here. Still people buying here. People buying here at 538. Look at that. Couple of shorts coming in at 538, 40,000. But people are still a little bit of buying pressure here. Yes, it's a little bit of buying pressure here. Actually, that level 2 pretty close. See a couple of short sellers coming in. Holding on 538. That level 540 is holding too tight. I think probably gonna roll over. There's a couple of people buying at 538, but shorts are there too. Shorts are hitting the bid. 539. A couple of 50,000 share sellers sitting here and there. They hitting that 539 bid. Yeah, I wouldn't be a buyer here. I would most definitely not be a buyer here. Yeah, the bid is really stacking here. The bid is really stacking here. Seeing a lot of red. See a lot of red coming through 540. 60,000 shares selling sitting at 540. Wallow sellers at 540. And the bid is really stacking. There was a 100,000 shares buyer hitting that buying on the bid. Why is he buying on the bid? What's going on here? And that was 100,000 shares. That's not such a small deal. Yeah, the stock, although you see a lot of volume going through, it's really not moving. It's really not moving. here's the seller. 100,000 shares selling at 540. That guy's hitting that bid. Too tight over here. Way too tight. Thing is that the order flow, it keeps moving, but the stock is taking a lot of time to print new highs here. We got 543 new high. I'm just looking at the level 2 and it's not looking good. I wouldn't like, it's a little weird, the type of prints that we are seeing now here. This stock is really not moving. You see the order flow going through, a lot of big orders, big bids, big bid asks, but it's really not moving for the type of order flow that he has. The fact that you see these big bids going through 75,000, 100,000 shares sitting here, there, and all that kind of stuff, and just moves pennies. Pennies. It's not, you know, it's not, for me, this is not worth it. It's really not worth it. Because if you see somebody hitting that bid and they get filled, they putting in a bid for 100,000 shares. But most of the things that you see going through here, 73, 75,000 shares, 50,000 shares, like there's no more small orders here. And still, you only see a couple of cents moving here. And the stock's sitting at a price. So this is not, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Anyway, I'm just not gonna stress out with this thing. See you guys tonight. I'll let this thing go. I'm gonna go downstairs and probably eat something again, a little bit of a snack. I'm getting a little hungry again. So see you guys tonight. Enjoy the rest of your day, afternoon. See you guys tonight. I'm gonna use a little bit of my time to edit those videos and stuff. And I'll be putting that on YouTube a little later. Take care, guys. I'll see you guys later. Enjoy.